Hi, yes, hey, hello, it's Bora. Cue the intro. So I've already actually talked about this on my TikTok, so if you want the bridge version of this, I would definitely recommend just following me on TikTok. Going through my page and looking there. But if you have time to stick around, here's the story. So I need y'all's help because I really need Lizzo to confirm or deny this. Back in 2013, I was in my Etsy and eBay bag. Before Depop was Depop, I was already selling stuff online, like very regularly. I don't even know why I was at that point because I was really inflicting child labor on myself. Like the amount of time it takes to do whatever you have to do to whatever the piece of clothing you're selling, whether you're customizing it or you are upcycling it, listing it, making sure you're putting the proper measurements, all of that stuff, and then communicating with customers. Like that is a lot of work. So people that are like huge on Depop, honestly, I give them so much credit because that stuff is not for the faint of heart at all. So back to the story, I was selling these Sasha Fierce tour t-shirts, but they're customized and I'll show that in one second. But I was selling these shirts and this was about 3 years after the fact of Sasha Fierce tour. So I was selling these in 2013 and then the tour ended like 2010. So it's been a minute. And back then, I don't know if you guys remember back then, fringe was all the rage. Everybody was wearing fringe. Either you were buying fringed clothes that stores sold or you were customizing the clothes you already had to create fringes. So I'm gonna back up right now and show you the full top in its full glory, okay? I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, the lighting's a bit off. Okay, so y'all saw the shirt, right? Now let me show you the shirt Lizzo posted on her social media. So I just want to say that I customize these shirts by hand. I had my cousin help me with a few of them before she tries to call me out. But for the most part, I customize these by hand. So you can kind of see the fringe. And then in the front, I put beads. And then in the back, I just didn't put beads because I thought that might be cumbersome for the customer. I really put a lot of love into these shirts. I measured the fringes to make sure they're all the same size. I carefully tugged them so it wasn't too outstretched. I beaded them one at a time. Like it really was a lot of work. So in 2017, Lizzo posted a video on her social media and it threw me for a loop. As you can see, the shirt looks pretty similar to the shirt I have right now. And I mean, obviously, it's very possible, but is it that this shirt came from somewhere else? But in my opinion, I just feel like it's a little too coincidental. Like, obviously, nothing is unique about these Sasha Fierce tour shirts. That I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But the way the beads are in the front and in the video, it kind of looks like they're not in the back. That's just a little too specific for me personally. And all of the shirts that I had were one size. So they're all this size. So there's a little spacing here, right? They're all one size. So they can fit a wide range of sizes. So I'm just saying, I know I might not be the only person on this earth that was selling shirts like this, but it was a little too quinky dinky for me, okay? I honestly that is going to be my claim to fame. I'm just going to be saying, Lizzo has worn my merch before. No big deal. No one can correct me. except Lizzo. So girl, you have 24 hours to respond.
Who's that girl? Who's that girl? It's Bora.
Okay, just keep that in mind. Keep looking. Lie to me and say it's not the same shirt. Lie to me. So the video is from 2017, and this picture, I don't know how old it is, but literally it looks like the same exact shirt. And who was selling Beyonce Sasha Fierce tour shirts, which by the way, the tour ended in 2010. I was selling those shirts 3 years later. Who was selling it like that? Like, I'm convinced it's me. So Lizzo, I need to know, where'd you get that shirt from?